Hola and bienvenido. Welcome to my YouTube channel. For those of you who are new here, my name is Maria, and in this week's video I will be showing you guys how I edit my Instagram feed. I feel like a grandma with this new technology, so I'm going to try and attempt to record my phone. Okay, I'll admit, this is probably like the fourth time I've recorded this, mainly due to technology issues with my phone and how it's not cooperating with me. But we'll just do it this way. It'll be like a voiceover and I'll have a display of what I'm doing here. Okay, so basically first, like what I normally do is like I select a photo that I want to edit. I was kind of caught between two photos. One was like the crop of the photo was a little bit off, so I decided to go with the second one where there's just more flow to the composition and like there's more of my body in it, so it doesn't look as awkward, I guess. So after selecting that photo, I take it to my first app that I use called PicsArt. PicsArt is a brilliant app. I've been using it since I was 13 years old and it's free. And also it's compatible for iOS and it's compatible for Android as well. You do have the option to pay for the full premium experience, but I mean, I don't need those extra filters, I don't need those effects. It does its job and I like what it does. Take it into PicsArt, and the first thing I normally do is that I use this first filter called Dodger. I'll leave a list of all the presets and the filters that I use down below in the description. If you like the way that I edit photos and if you like the theme that I have. Also, while you're down there, please leave this video a like and subscribe if you want to see any more videos from me. Normally with the presets that I use and the filters, I fade them out quite a bit. I only fade them out to like 75%. I think that's what the numbers are for, mainly because I use the filters more to enhance the different colors of the photo that I've taken. So you'll see with this next filter called Bronzed, I use that one just to give my skin tone a bit more of a warm tone. With my photos, I do play a lot with cool and warm tones, basically create the colors that I would like my photos to have. The three that I use are VN1, VN2, and I do that whole 75% thing with them. The first one is very vibrant and very vivid with like orange tones, and then very cool and icy when it gets to like the blue tones. I also use VN4, VIN4, but as you can see, that filter is very, very blue. So with this VIN4, what I do is I go into like the little eraser button and turn the hardness down to like super like soft, and then I turn the opacity to like 50% because again I'm just adding hints of this effect to my photo, and I basically just brush over all the bits that I want highlighted. So like the bridge of my nose, probably my cheekbone where I have highlighter, like pieces of jewelry just to give more like attention to those things. Like if there's like a highlight on my arm, then I'll highlight that as well. If you click on the effect, you can change how it blends into the photo. And with this one, because I'm trying to mimic highlights, I am like switching it to the lighten option. Depending how complicated the background is, I do like to dull out the colors or the intensity of the colors in the background. So with this photo, I will actually go in and create the black and white stripes, which aren't really black and white, and make them black and white with a black and white filter. Oh my god, I've said black and white so many times. And another thing I do like to play around, I go into the blur kind of option. Because I don't have a fancy phone and it doesn't have that autofocus portrait thing, I go into the effect and I mimic that with the blur tool. I do it manually, but I kind of make the outside of the photo more blurry, and then the center of the photo where I am, the portrait, more focused. Literally, I just have fun with this. The next thing that I do like to do is, because in this photo you see my tattoos, I do like to bring more attention to that. So this is the only thing that I use that beautify tool for, and that's to bring out the detail. So I go into detail and I do emphasize my eyes, my mouth, my jewelry, and my tattoos. And again, bring that down so it's not as intense, like. And one last thing that I do like to play around is to add a mask. So these masks, you have different options such as like dust effects, like how you get on old photos, lights, little bokeh, I don't even know if that's how you say it, but like those shapes that lights make when taking a photo and the lens kind of catches it in a different way. I do play around with those just because it's a little bit more fun. It gives another kind of element to the photo, makes it more bright. One thing I do love is having like contrast and the difference between light and dark basically within my photos. So after all of that, I then go into my second app. And this one, classic, is called VSCO or VSCO cam. And with this, again, I have certain presets. And rather than explaining it to you all, because I literally do the same exact thing in every single photo that I put through this app, again, it's all down below. Anyway, so by the end of this, I then take it to Instagram and then I have my final photo. So with me having a little bit more of an artist background, I really do appreciate like having the photo like before and after and seeing how contrast and how adding these extra highlights just makes the picture or makes the image more dynamic. I'm no photographer, but I do hope to get better. I have been learning by myself, but yeah, please do head out to my Instagram and check out how I edit other types of photos. I do like to take not only like portraits, but I do like to take landscapes, especially now that I'm in an amazing city right now, and I'm definitely taking advantage of the beautiful scenery. And please let me know if you would like to see any more videos like this, or if you would like me to do a different kind of themed photo. Yes, my personal theme is quite specific. However, I do have the knowledge of how others like edit their photos. And also all the photos that I do take of myself are just me. I don't have a tripod, I don't have anything. I don't have any fancy equipment, so I could even do a video talking about how to take selfies or good photos of yourself. So please let me know what you would like to see, and if you have enjoyed this week's video, thank you so much for tuning into this video. I hope to see you guys next week. Ciao, queridos.